Value education, be valued live sporty. Welcome to Reference Frame, a lighthouse of mathematics.
Hello boys, what is up? Hope you are doing well by the grace of Almighty Allah. So welcome to the 7th tutorial on partial fractions. So as far as I mentioned in our earlier tutorial, that up to our earlier tutorial we solved problem or expressing into partial fractions where in the denominator there is linear root, non-linear root, and one of the roots will be one of the factors will be repeated. But this time we're going to solve problems where both of the factors on the denominators, both linear and non-linear, gonna be repeated. So as you can see in the scheme of today's criteria that we're gonna solve, look here, proper fraction must be denominator with non-linear factors and linear factors. Both factors will be repeated. As you can see, both factors will be repeated. Okay, so without wasting time, let us move into problem solving. Okay, so look, this is our given problem here, 1 by x square into x square plus 1, where x is the linear factor which is repeated as a square, x square plus 1 which is non-linear factor, and since there is a whole square, so this is also repeated. So look, like the previous one, we just let the given expression is equals to a by x plus b by x square for this part, as you can see on the cursor. Okay, b by x square for the repetitions of non-linear, plus cx plus d for the non-linear part, plus ex plus f for the repetition of non-linear part. So this is equation 1. Now again we're going to multiply with the both sides of the equation with the red denominator. So by doing this, what are you going to have? We're going to have, look, if we shift it onto the right hand side, so 1 is equals to ax into x square plus 1 whole square plus b into x square plus 1 whole square plus cx plus d into x square plus 1 plus ex plus f is equals to x square. Now all we need to do, we need to expand the second equation by omitting all the brackets and keeping similar terms together. Okay, so let's do. So look here, by keeping all the similar terms together, what are you gonna have? We're gonna have 1 is equals to a plus c into x to the power 5 plus b plus d into x to the power 4, whatever it is. You can see it on the screen by normal calculation. Now all we need to do, we get our desired third equation. So now all we need to do, we just need to equalize the coefficient from both sides of the equation of 3. So look here, again there is only a constant term 1 on the left hand side. That means all the coefficient on the right hand side of related anything to x will be 0. So let us move for the equalization. So look, by equalizing the coefficient from both sides, we're going to have a plus c is equals to 0, b plus d is equals to 0, nothing here, twice a plus c plus c is equals to 0, twice b plus d plus f is equals to 0. Now look, ax, so here a is the coefficient, so a is equals to 0, directly get the value of a. Now b is equals to 1, directly by equalizing them on the very first step we get the value of a and b. So now look here, if we put down the value of a here, we will get the value of c, and if we put down the value of b here, we'll get the value of d. Okay, so let's move forward. By doing this, what are you gonna get? We're gonna get, since a is equals to 0, so c is equals to minus a, this must be 0, as you can see on the golden color. Similarly, b plus d is equals to 0, therefore d is equals to minus b. So d is equals to value of b is 1, we just put it down, so d is equals to minus 1. So look, after this, among the 6 coefficients or 6 constants a, b, c, d, e and f, we found the value of a, b, c, d. So we are just to go to find the value of e and f. So look, if we put down the value of a and c here, we'll get the value of e, and b and d here we get the value of f. Okay, let us move. So as far as you can see in the screen, by putting their value, so here we get e is equals to 0 and f is equals to minus 1. Now all we need to do, we just put down the value of a, b, c, d and f, the value of these 6 constant into equation 1 to get our desired partial fraction. Okay, so to do that, so look, by putting down the value, what are you gonna have? By putting down the value, we're gonna have, look, all the golden colors are the value that we obtained earlier. So we just put it down into equation 1. So we have a situation like this that you can see on the screen, where x 0 by x plus 1 by x squared, since the value of b is 1, c, the value of c is 0 and d is minus 1. So look, as you can see here, similarly value of e is 0 and f is minus 1. Now by simplifying this one, what you're gonna have, so we're gonna have 1 by x squared, by x squared plus 1 is equals to, look, the right portion, 1 by x squared minus 1 by x squared plus 1 minus 1 by x squared plus 1 whole square. So I just write it down directly because I discussed the procedure or the steps in the earlier. Look here, this becomes 0. So look, plus 1 minus 1, this becomes minus 1, and minus 1 plus 1, this becomes minus 1 minus 1. Similarly here, this plus becomes, and this minus becomes minus here. So this is our required desired partial fraction for the given fraction where both the linear roots and the non-linear roots are repeated. So through this, or by this tutorial, we are going to end to conversion into, or expressing into partial fraction, or splitting into partial fraction for all the proper fractions, where we learned about the non-linear root only, where we learned the linear root only, where we learned the linear and non-linear both, linear repeated, non-linear non-repeated, linear non-repeated, non-linear repeated, and finally both of the factors on the denominator are repeated. So these are all the criteria how the partial fraction question can be set up to you in anywhere in the world, inshallah. So if you really understand up to this 7th tutorial, so I hope by the grace of Almighty Allah you can solve all the you can express all the proper fractions, or you can split all the proper fractions into partial fractions throughout this procedures up to this 7th tutorial. Now from our next tutorial, we're gonna discuss about the improper fraction. So before moving into improper fraction, I'm just gonna leave some problems for you to solve at home. So in the problem that I'm gonna give you here, I'll just give you the clue, give you some clues, or give you some hints. By using those, you need to solve the problem. So look here, as you can see on the screen, so there are some problems. Okay, I just make it a bit smaller. Now look here, I've set 5 problems of 5 different types. I'm just splitting down so that you needed to do this part. Look here, in the first fraction here, 1 2 3 non-linear roots. That's why we consider a by x plus b by x by 3 plus c by whatever it is. So you just need to perform this one just like the previous procedure. Now go for the second one. In the second one here, we have 2 non-linear roots and 2 linear roots and 1 non-linear roots. So you have to consider this one for forming equation 1. So this is our equation 1. Now look on the right side. For the first problem, I write down the value of a, b, c, or that means the constant values. I have written it down by solving. You just need to perform all the steps by yourself. Again here, I've given you the result. Now moving to the third one. Look here. Here again we have both non-linear roots. Both of the roots are both of the factors and the denominators are non-linear. So look, ax plus b divided by x squared plus 1 and cx plus d by x squared plus 2. Whatever it is, you can do it by yourself. Okay. Third problem, here we have repetition. For the first 3, we are with non-repeated. Okay. Now from the fourth, we're gonna look, this kind of problem is taught in the 3rd tutorial, this is on the 4th tutorial, this is on the 5th tutorial, and this kind of problem is taught in the 6th, and this kind of problem is on the 7th. Okay, move forward. So what are you gonna have by doing this. So look here, x minus 1 whole cube, right? So a by x minus 1 plus b by x minus 1 whole square plus c by x minus 1 whole cube. For the repetitions that you need to do, plus d by x minus 2. Solving this one, you get the desired one. Now look here, 1 by 1 minus x cube. So we use the factor formula b cube minus b cube here for this portion, as you can see on the cursor. So by performing that one, look, a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. So here 1 is works as a and x is works as b. So look, 1 minus x into 1 plus x square. Again, by performing this one or by solving this one, we get the value of a is equals to 1 by 3, b is equals to 1 by 3, and c is equals to 2 by 3. All you need to do, you just need to perform all the steps, or you just need to solve the problem by yourself, where you are given the formed equation, first equation, and you just need to do the rest or remaining steps by yourself. So that I have just given you the answer here, so that after solving the problem, you can match your answer with your with my provided result or provided answers. It's not a big issue. Okay. I'm sorry. So forget about that portion. Now we're moving into the conclusion of this part. So as far as I mentioned, that by today's tutorial we have learned by today's tutorial we have learned all the procedures or all the given expressions of proper fraction to splitting into partial fractions. So from our next tutorial, inshallah, we're gonna learn how to convert or how to split a proper fraction into partial fraction. So till then, please keep practicing all the problems related to, please keep practicing all the problems related to this 7 tutorial. If you really understand these 7 tutorials, then you can solve the problems from your textbook or from anywhere else by yourself, inshallah. So if you really solve it by yourself, if you really understand to solve the problem by yourself, only then we can move into the proper fraction. So I'm hoping that all of you will practice by yourself at home throughout all the problems regarding these 7 tutorials. Okay, and please wait for the next tutorial. Till then, please stay home, stay safe, and keep praying for me. May Allah bless all of us and keep us and give us patience to overcome this hard luck situation. Allah Hafiz.
Share your idea to build a happy Bangladesh.